Do you struggle to translate the richness and depth of the sounds in your head into your music? You might find that layering sounds can help you get closer to the sophisticated tones you desire. In this video, we'll use instruments and effects from the NI360 subscription to show you how layering can enhance your music and help you create your most expressive productions yet. Let's use a preset from Massive X to add weight and definition to a melody. Here's a lead melody played with the bell chip preset from Cloud Supply. It's got an atmospheric, ethereal feel, but in some contexts, you might want to add weight or punch to the sound. We can achieve those qualities by layering it with a patch from Massive X. Let's add Massive X on a new MIDI track and copy over the MIDI part. Next, we'll load the Beachwalker preset. Let's turn it down to -9 dB. This certainly adds weight and punch to the sound, but it's a little overwhelming. There are several ways we can shape the sound to make it fit better with the original part. The Beachwalker element has a lot of low ends that takes away from the ethereal quality and could also clash with any bass line we may add. Let's add Insight 2 to the project's master track to help us see what's going on. We'll put the visualizer in Spectrum mode. We can see that there's a lot of energy in the low end, so let's high pass the signal at 225 Hz with our DAW's built-in filter. We can help the Beachwalker layer sound more atmospheric with some reverb. Let's add Realm and select the Empty Vault preset. The Beachwalker layer now feels wider than the rest of the sound, so let's add Imager 2 to the bell chip layer and turn the width up to 67%. Our composite sound feels bigger, punchier, and yet more atmospheric than the original version. Let's use layering and compression to make a drum beat sound bigger and hit harder. Here's a basic hip-hop drum beat played with the 808 detailed kit in Battery 4. Let's give it some more characterful flavour and a weightier feel with some layering. On a MIDI track, we'll add Contact or Contact Player, select the Empire Breaks instrument, and double-click the DTSD kit to load it up. Empire Breaks gives you individual drum sounds, but also a variety of pre-programmed groove patterns that can be played with a single key. Let's sequence a C3 note to play for 4 bars. We'll balance the two layers by turning the DTSD kit layer down to -4.5 dB. The DTSD kit layer is quite boomy. Let's tighten it up with some transient master. We'll turn the sustain down to -84%. We can then glue the layers together with some compression, put them in a group or route them to the same bus, and add Supercharger GT. Select the Mix Bus Club preset and set the mix level to 50/50 to add some of the unprocessed signal, a technique sometimes known as parallel compression. This gives us a good balance of punch and weight. Let's combine pads and drown them in reverb to create a blissful, evolving soundscape. We start out with the Boards of Toronto preset from Hybrid Keys, playing a big chord. Let's add the Anointed preset from Lo-Fi Glow, which you'll use to play the same chord. We can use this preset's parameters to add yet more movement to the sound. First, we'll turn up the delay level to around 70%. Now we'll automate the filter to give us a sweeping motion. Next, we'll group the pads and add round reverb to the group. We'll select the Cosmic Keys preset. Turning the mix level up to 85% gives us a bigger, more washy sound. This creates a dynamic soundscape ideal for soundtracks or atmospheric electronic music. In this video we've looked at how layering can enhance your leads, beats and pads, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. The NI360 subscription offers practically endless layering possibilities, so try using the techniques we've explored with other sounds and effects. If you come up with a layering technique that you think might help others, please drop a link to your music in the comments below and let us know how it was done.